My outdoor experience. So my husband and 3 children and I decided to hike Bell's Canyon. If you're heading up to Snowbird, it's up that, what is it, Little Cottonwood Canyon. Anyway, it's a 10-mile hike, 5 miles up and 5 miles back. Our goal was to hit the upper reservoir in Bell's Canyon, and it's a climb of 3,200 vertical feet. So it's quite a rigorous hike. And before we left, I was excited. I love the outdoors. I absolutely love it. I love the beauty. I love the fresh air. I would much rather be outdoors than indoors. And while we were hiking there, to be honest, there were times where I just needed to stop and catch my breath. My thighs were burning. I was out of breath, and it was very difficult. When we were about a half a mile, we'd hit about 4.5 miles up, and we're about a half a mile from the upper reservoir. We had passed 2 gorgeous waterfalls, huge, beautiful waterfalls. We sat and ate lunch beside one of them, and when we were almost to our goal, we had encountered snow, and it got deeper and deeper, and then pretty soon all of the ground was covered in snow, and we were on the side of a mountain, so as we slipped a little bit here and there was the potential to literally just slide down the side of the mountain and be in real danger. So we finally had to stop hiking and turn around, stop ascending and turn around and come back. And so out of the 10 miles, we made it 9 total. And when we got back to the truck, we were tired and weary, but we felt like we had accomplished something great. It was a fantastic feeling. And the way that I could relate this to a classroom, I think my 10th graders, I teach 10th grade English, and they read A Long Walk to Water. And it is a story about Salvador, who is a Sudanese boy, and his journey as they escaped the Muslim terrorists that were killing the people in their village, killed his family, and how he finally came to reside in America. But the 1,000 plus miles that he had to walk with 12, 13, 14-year-old boys across Africa, without food, without water. Oftentimes they were able in different places to get bits of food and water, obviously, to survive, but it was very difficult. And I think that it would be fantastic to take my students outside, my high school students outside, and maybe take them on a hike, or if we try to encompass it just in the time period of a class, to take them out when it's hot and be directly in the sun and experience some thirst and experience some discomfort, and then write about that experience, have them write outside, bring their paper and pens and write outside about the discomforts they're feeling at that moment, sitting in the hot sun or walking some designated distance in the hot sun, and then relate it to the main character, Salva. My students experience first world problems, and it's difficult to really understand the trials that people go through in third world countries. And so this might give them a little taste of how Salva felt walking through Africa. So that's it. Thank you.